panhandling. While waiting in line at the dollar store, I marveled over all you can buy for a buck at this place. Glow sticks, battery-powered candles, adult diapers, do-it-yourself fertility tests. And you can get cash back with a $1 charge. Amounts over $20 must be removed from a stash located under the register's plastic insert. Surrounding this place, you can meet someone at your local coffee shop, learn each other's names, stay silent when they present you with a constructed history of their life, then see them 2 weeks later sitting on the side of the street shirtless, looking away when you make eye contact, so you wonder whether they remember your face. I'm thinking about the one time E was driving us toward home, and a man approached my rolled-down window to ask if he could bum a cigarette. The skin of his face was a blistering red, ready to crack from a change in expression. I handed him one over the glass before the light turned green and we drove away. I am becoming my bed. A lawnmower is stuttering outside of my window. It is 11 a.m., sun slicing through the blinds and creating light lattice work on blankets. Several socks kicked off in the night, balled up under covers bordering the end of the bed. Can't sleep when the room is a lit-up microwave. Can't move, still bound in blankets. Can't be convinced to encounter the chill. Leaf blower boom, more like a vacuum in my ear, sucking out my brain bits, body becoming numb from staying in one place. Can I do something today? Can I do anything other than school, setting alarms for myself, now senselessly awake? Still need a sound to make me sit up in bed, set body into motion. Must I find myself all day stopping mid-strut till someone offers to crank the plastic butterfly shape sticking out of my back? Always need people to feel alive, still shielding eyes with window shade hands, rolling my supine state so face presses into pillow till I suffocate myself, small smog collecting on fabric, pushing the air back into my body. Roommates' boots stomping, door creaking, they are awake. It is 11:30 a.m. I am swiping the soles of my feet against bed sheets, sullied by dirt particles and dust and food crumbs. The gravel mixture of my bed, bare skin hugging clothes, always so easy to track dirt into my home. Mind throb, back pressed against opened book pages, creased, folded over from being slept on. Fifth alarm in 15 minutes, 12:15 p.m. and still haven't started to stand. Swiping screen to snooze longer, semi-awake, with crest-lined eyes listening to the sounds of life outside of my room. With lawnmower moving closer to my window, muscles sobbing from the thought of standing, stay sleeping, still in bed. This one is an experimentation with blind translation where I took another person's poem and I wrote a poem using a word starting with the first letter of every word they used in their poem. And it's for Matthew Rohr. It's based off of a poem he wrote. It's called More Distancing Than Clouds. Overgrown, icing, my day teems to concrete. Tomorrow a nebula will thank the mayor or notice our crimes. One day raccoons inspecting trash cans will seem irrelevant. The leading cause of inflammation, sore teeth upon delivery, a lewd growing sentiment. I am trying every day in the way a milkmaid is trying, plying tender utters, a pantomime of prayer. People have attempted lucidity, never exacting it. Our oceans are amounting to litter while roads speak in beautiful tipping points. Attaining omnipotence is fallacy. Ideas undulate with no sense, meander like a season. When day wanes, planes fly toward ideas, a certain cacophony in rainy day. The foxes in this town crack their fingers tremulous, worry-worn though still an attempt to mend. Organ tones convey feeling better than words. All we are, wrapped animals, penciling time, setting timers. Somehow anything becomes actual, and I inert from distance. The database built accordingly supports an acquisition of facts, statistics, orphaned once we move past rote memorization. Invested, we answer anonymous surveys, have confidence that only instruments are viewing our answers, which is somehow better than human surveillance. We have lost control regarding tempestuous concerns. Though men are capable of talking without appearing ideological, loud paraphrasing likens to ornery action. Listen, gentle, so organisms can invite their heavenly pauses. Sincerity has highly devolved since the internet invented feigned anonymity. One can imagine this has contributed to a sense of self that cannot feel ownership of its full effect. How many people take showers together, trade messages in their lather, and continue to wake the same? The boats on the lake are invisible. Witnesses speak of trembling feather shapes lapping through the water, welcoming concertos as thunder cracks across the sky in ornamental fury. I allow data to hang in my brain wires, trade definition for trouble, mellifluous traps, intricate tricks, laid in splintering panels at my feet. Towns never tame their natural beauty, and citizens attempt to pry at personal hasps, always insisting something else is causing the numbness. Their bellows crest into droning, only shrill. The snow isn't active here, and words suggest no content. Always the mid-afternoon traffic. On a snowy dune in Cape Cod, I sat with Judith and siphoned messages from the sun. It said things to us like, "Hello, little puppy," and "Will you watch my back?" Judith thought it must have been confused, and when the sun started screaming, "Et tu, brute?" I thought, no one has called me a brute since I was a child, and so I felt compelled to put it in its proper place of sky. It amazes me to find you still listening, with ear pressed to a crack in the door. Some nights I see a pile of skeletons pressed thick against the horizon, and I wonder what happened to the girl who would sit in the dark and hit herself in the same spot of harm till she felt she had been properly punished. Okay, this is my last one.
Yeah.
We do this to ourselves. You were taught not to make a point. You take your own pictures, it gets to be kind of lonely. You share 4 walls of an apartment with 4 separate people. You have never met their faces, only heard their muffled sounds. Reading your sister's journal is educational, but at the same time off-putting. Talking to yourself, you ride on cruise ships, send flares into daylight. You have never trusted a flotation device. In the case of an accident, you ask everyone to tell everyone they know to always secure their oxygen mask before assisting others. You light cigarettes to see them grow an ashy skin and spend all morning with the burnt toast taste at the top of your mouth. You read poems to feel sad, to feel happy. Sit in silence in the glow of Sunday morning cartoons. Listen while love sounds rain from the walls of your neighbors' rooms. Thank you.